First question, you've been on tour for quite some time. You've met many journalists like me, and we're not the most creative kind of people. So we all ask the same question. So let's scratch out one question that everybody's asking. What's the one question everybody's annoyed?
I think the most common question has to be around the tightness of your costumes.
Thanks, Zach.
You're welcome, Chris.
No, I would say the most common question is, were you fans of Star Trek?
Yeah, probably that too. And also the tightness of their costumes.
Yeah, but really more the other one.
Most people are really interested in your wetsuits. We're
So
good.
that's mostly a women question, I guess.
You'd be surprised.
Oh,
You'd be
okay.
surprised.
But let's scratch out these two I had in mind.
Sure,
as you
sure.
can see here. Second movie for you two at the Star Trek set. Was it like a coming home, arriving at the set?
Yeah, in some ways. It took us a couple of days, I think, to get reacclimated. We started shooting the movie with all the scenes that take place on the bridge, so they were pretty dialogue heavy, and I think all of us felt a responsibility to rediscover and reconnect with the characters in a way for the first few days. But then we hit a groove, and it became about, familiarity and comfort that we have with each other, both off screen and on screen. So eventually, it did feel like a return to something that was very comfortable and exciting for us.
A conversation I would like to quote from this morning. I talked to my girlfriend, hey, you want to go to see the new Star Trek movie tonight? First reaction, no, you can go with your girlfriend. Who's in there? Okay, it's Chris Pine, Zachary. Yeah, where did they play? Yeah, the guy from Heroes. Okay. No, still don't want to go. How can you sell a movie like Star Trek to your girlfriend?
Well, I think the fact of the matter is that even though it's called Star Trek, our film is way more of an action thriller based on Earth with events that we unfortunately become all too used to recently with a bad guy who's a terrorist and a terrorist of the highest order. And it's got the romance and it's got the levity, it's got the humor, it has the action spectacle for the guys, but really it has an emotional story that I think no matter if you're a fan of science fiction, action, thrillers, dramas, comedies, there's a real emotional heart to this film that will pull in, I think, just about anybody. You definitely do not have to be a fan of this series. You don't have to even have seen the first film to really get into this film.
You have a really nice kissing scene in there with Zoe, and how is it more difficult or more easy to get kissed and not allowed to react in a normal way?
Well, one of the challenges of playing the character in general is limited emotional expression. So for me, it's something that I've had to work through in many different scenarios, not just in a romantic scenario, but also in many other circumstances that the character finds himself in, both in the first movie and in this one. Zoe and I have a long history of being friends. I've known Zoe for 15 years, so
Yeah?
yeah.
15 years?
Yeah, we met when I first moved to LA.
Huh.
We have mutual friends that she made a movie with, someone that I went to college with, and so we became friends a long time ago. Then we didn't see each other for quite some time, and then we came back to work on this movie together. But it's very comfortable, very easy to work with her. So I feel like even though the character doesn't necessarily always express his emotions, it doesn't mean he's not feeling them.